If you are preparing for the Life in the UK test in 2026, this video is for you. Maybe you feel overwhelmed by the official book. Maybe you do not know what to memorize first. Or maybe you are worried about failing and having to pay again. The good news is this: you do not need to study in a perfect way. You need to study in a structured way. In this video, I will show you how to prepare for the Life in the UK test, what to focus on, what mistakes to avoid, and how to give yourself the best chance of passing first time. The Life in the UK test is a computer-based test. You have 45 minutes to answer 24 questions. To pass, you need to score 75% or more. That means you need to answer at least 18 questions correctly. The questions are based on the official Life in the UK handbook, also known as the Guide for New Residents. This is important because many people waste time studying random facts online. But the safest starting point is always the official material. Your goal is not to become an expert in British history. Your goal is to understand and remember the information that is likely to appear in the test. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to memorize the whole book from beginning to end. They read, highlight, read again, and still feel lost. Why? Because the book contains a lot of information, and not all of it feels easy to connect. A better approach is to study by topics and keywords. For example, do not just memorize random dates. Connect each date to a person, an event, and a reason why it matters. Do not just memorize names. Ask yourself, who was this person? What did they do? And why could they appear in a question? This makes your brain create connections, and connections are much easier to remember than isolated facts. The first step is to understand what you are studying. The Life in the UK test usually includes information about British values, traditions, history, government, law, rights and responsibilities, and everyday life in the UK. So before you start memorizing, divide your study into sections. For example, values and responsibilities, UK geography and countries, history and key events, government and democracy, law and the justice system, British society, culture and traditions. This makes the test feel much more manageable. Instead of thinking, I need to learn the whole book, you can think, today I am studying government, or today I am reviewing key dates. The second step is to focus on keywords. The Life in the UK test often checks whether you recognize important words, people, places, and concepts. For example, words like Magna Carta, Parliament, suffragettes, devolution, constitutional monarchy, crown dependencies, civil war, or industrial revolution. When you see a keyword, do not just repeat it. Connect it to a short explanation. Magna Carta, rights, king. 1215. Suffragettes, women, voting rights. Devolution, powers given to Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Industrial revolution, factories, inventions, economic change. This is much easier than trying to memorize long paragraphs. The third step is to use active recall. Active recall means testing yourself before you feel ready. Many people read the same page again and again, but they do not check if they can actually remember the information. A better method is this: read a small section. Close the book. Ask yourself, what were the main points? Then do practice questions on that topic. If you get something wrong, do not panic. That mistake is useful. It shows you exactly what you need to review. This is why practice questions are so important. They are not just for the end of your study plan. They should be part of your learning from the beginning. The fourth step is very important. Do not only memorize answers from practice tests. Practice questions are helpful, but the real test may not ask the question in the exact same way. So instead of memorizing only the answer, try to understand the fact behind the question. For example, if a question asks about the role of Parliament, do not only remember one answer. Make sure you understand the basic idea. Parliament makes laws, debates important issues, and represents the people. This helps you answer different versions of the same topic. The fifth step is to create a simple study plan. You do not need to study for hours every day. If you are busy, even 30 minutes a day can help if you use that time properly. A simple 7-day structure could look like this. Day 1, test format, values and responsibilities. Day 2, UK geography and basic facts. Day 3, early history and key historical periods. Day 4, modern history, key people and key dates. Day 5, government, law and democracy. Day 6, culture, traditions and everyday life. Day 7, mock exam, review mistakes and final revision. The most important part is not just doing the mock exam, it is reviewing the mistakes afterwards. Your mistakes tell you what to study next. Before the real test, practice under exam conditions. Set a timer. Answer 24 questions. Do not check the answers until the end. Then mark your result and review every mistake. This helps you get used to the format and reduces anxiety on the test day. If you only practice casually, the real test can feel more stressful. But if you have already practiced with a timer, the format will feel more familiar. When your test day is close, do not try to learn everything from zero the night before. Use the final day to review key information, common mistakes, and the areas where you usually lose marks. Also, check the official instructions for your test booking. Make sure the name on your booking matches your ID, and make sure you bring the correct original ID to the test center. After you pass, you will receive a unique reference number. You will need this for your citizenship or settlement application. So, how do you pass the Life in the UK test first time? Use the official material. Study by topic. Focus on keywords. Use active recall. Practice with exam-style questions. Review your mistakes. And do at least one mock exam before the real test. Remember, you do not need to know everything perfectly. You need a clear method and consistent practice. To help you start, I have created a free Life in the UK key information sheet. You can download it from the link in the description. It is designed to help you focus on the key information, keywords and connections that are useful for the exam. And if you want the full step-by-step course with videos, audios, flashcards, quizzes, mock exams, and a study plan, you will also find the full course link below. Thank you for watching and good luck with your Life in the UK test.